In the world of American numismatics, few coins have sparked as much curiosity as the 1791 Birmingham pattern cent. This coin, though never officially released for circulation, stands as an early attempt to solve a pressing problem in the young United States. It is small, intricate, and rare, qualities that have made it a legend among collectors. The Birmingham cent is not just a piece of metal, it is a window into a time when America was still finding its economic footing. The story of the 1791 Birmingham cent begins with a need. In the late 1700s, the United States had no official copper coinage. Foreign coins, tokens, and even crude pieces of metal passed for small change. The government wanted a coin that would be trusted and widely accepted. The answer, many believed, was to create a new cent, one that was distinctly American. But why was this coin made in England and not the United States? The answer lies in the manufacturing skills and resources available at the time. The city of Birmingham, England, was a hub for metalworking and coin production. Here, skilled craftsmen and powerful machinery could turn out coins quickly and efficiently. This essay will follow the journey of the 1791 Birmingham cent. We will explore why it was made, how it was designed, and what became of these tiny, mighty coins. After the American Revolution, the United States faced a serious shortage of small coins. Everyday transactions were difficult. People used Spanish coins, British halfpennies, and even homemade tokens to buy goods. There was no single trusted coin for everyone to use. This confusion hurt trade and made life harder for ordinary people. Congress knew that a national coinage was needed. In 1791, the United States had not yet built a mint to make its own coins. The Coinage Act of 1792 was still a year away. But the need for reliable coins was urgent. Merchants, farmers, and workers wanted a cent that would be accepted everywhere. The government explored many ideas. Some suggested making coins in America, but the technology was lacking. Others looked to Europe, where coin making was already a well-developed craft. The goal was to create a cent that would be both practical and respectable. By 1791, the search for a solution led across the Atlantic to the city of Birmingham. Here, a group of skilled men and powerful machines would attempt to solve America's coinage crisis. The first small pattern cent was made in Birmingham in 1791. Matthew Bolton and his team at the Soho Mint took on the challenge. Bolton worked with skilled engravers, including the talented Conrad Heinrich Küchler. Küchler was known for his detailed and artistic coin designs. Together, they created a small copper coin. This pattern cent was much smaller than the coins that would come later. It was made as a sample to show American officials what Birmingham could produce. The goal was to impress Congress and win the contract to make America's official cents. The small pattern cent was carefully crafted. Every detail was meant to demonstrate the skill of the Soho Mint. The coin was struck with precision, showing off the mint's advanced machinery. Only a handful of these coins were made, making them rare and valuable today. The creation of the first small pattern cent was a bold step. It showed that Birmingham's craftsmen were ready to help shape America's future. The 1791 Birmingham pattern cent was a work of art in miniature. It was made of copper, the metal most often used for low-value coins at the time. The coin was small, much smaller than the large cents that would come later. Its size was practical, meant to make it easy to carry and use. On one side of the coin, the design featured a stylized bust of Liberty. Liberty's image was a popular symbol in the new United States, representing freedom and hope. Around her head, the word Liberty was carefully engraved. The date, 1791, was placed below the portrait, marking the coin's historic year. The reverse side of the coin showed a wreath, a symbol of victory and unity. Inside the wreath, the words 1 cent were inscribed. The design was simple but elegant, meant to be both attractive and easy to recognize. The coin's fine details and smooth surface showed the advanced techniques used at the Soho Mint. Even today, collectors admire the beauty and craftsmanship of the Birmingham cent. Although the small pattern cent was impressive, American officials had concerns. They worried that such a small coin would be too easy to lose. Some believed it did not have enough copper to match its face value. As a result, the idea of a larger cent quickly took hold. Matthew Bolton and his team responded by creating larger pattern cents. These coins were heavier and more substantial. They were designed to match the size and weight of the British halfpenny, which many Americans were already familiar with. The larger coins were easier to handle and harder to counterfeit. The new patterns kept the same general design: liberty on one side, a wreath on the other. But the increased size allowed for more detail and a bolder appearance. These larger pattern cents were sent to American officials for review. The shift from tiny to mighty was driven by practical needs. The larger coins set the stage for the official United States large cents that would soon follow. The 1791 Birmingham pattern cent never became an official United States coin. Congress eventually decided to build its own mint in Philadelphia. The first official cents, known as the flowing hair large cents, were struck in 1793. But the Birmingham cent left a lasting mark on American coinage. Collectors treasure these rare pattern cents for their beauty and historical importance. Only a few examples exist today, making them highly valuable. The coins show the early efforts to create a national currency and the international connections that shaped America's money. Matthew Bolton and Conrad Kukla became legends in the world of coin making. Their work at the Soho Mint influenced coin design for decades. The Birmingham cent also inspired later pattern coins and set high standards for quality. Today, the 1791 Birmingham pattern cent stands as a symbol of innovation, craftsmanship, and the enduring spirit of a young nation. Its story reminds us that even the smallest coins can have a mighty legacy,